We are live. And now my camera want to act retarded. When I turn it one way, then it want to turn the other way. So we gonna rock with it like this. And whatever happens, happens. So I'm sitting in here getting my cook on. Cooked some yellow rice, some good old pork chops, and some green beans. I just finished cooking. I'm waiting on my lady friend to pop up. She's at home in the middle of cleaning up a little bit. She just got off not too long ago. So, when you're talking to somebody and the friendship or relationship or whatever you want to call it has, you've been together or talking for a while. What's happening, yo? You've been talking for a little while. Things start to get a little dull when it comes to the phone conversation. And it's gotten to the point now where she just calls just to hear me breathing on the phone, or she just want to know I'm on the other end of the phone. And that is a pet peeve of mine. I hate doing that. If I don't have anything to talk about, then I'm not going to bother you on the phone. But I entertain it a little bit. I sit on the phone for a little while, and then you guys kept asking me a bunch of questions about fragrances. And so I said, hey, I'm finna do a video. Call me when you get done. Whatever. So I'm on here now with you guys. So have been a lot of questions about fragrances, and I just pulled out a few items here that I want to talk about a little bit. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me if my damn thing don't start acting up. But when a fragrance, somebody was talking to me about Michael Jordan fragrances, and I have seen a lot of Michael Jordan fragrances in Ross and TJ Maxx and other places, and I just never picked them up. I kind of look at Jordan fragrances along the same lines as Adidas and stuff like that. That cheap stuff. Even what's the name of that other? It's another one. I can't think of the name of it. I see it in Ross a lot. I can't think of the name of it. It's like some kind of soccer name or some kind of foreign country name that has something to do with soccer or something. Yeah. Not Umbro. It's something else. I can't remember the name of it. But I saw it and I looked it up, and I really wasn't interested. When I find the name of it, no, not Fila. I know those names. It's some kind of funny name. But anyway, I have Playboy fragrances right here in front of me, so I'm gonna get to that in a few minutes. But I think it's not that one. It's another name, but it's something similar to that Barcelona one. It's another name similar to that one. I've seen that fragrance in TJ Maxx a lot, and I just won't pick it up. It's not Barcelona, though. It's called something else. But, when a fragrance smells, I like using generic or synthetic. I like using just simply, I like it or I don't like it. I don't like using those words synthetic or generic because it usually deters people from buying stuff, even if they are interested. I don't like to persuade people like that. If I want to persuade someone, I'll just tell them straight up that it's a go getter, or it's shitty. And there goes my damn message board. Real Madrid, that's the name of it. I have never smelled those fragrances, but I just you know, when I see names like that and stuff like that on the shelves, I always think, you know, cheap, off-brand type stuff that may not even be worth your money. And sometimes I know I've bought fragrances that, you know, 20 and up, and they weren't worth shit. And if I'll take a chance on one of those, you know what I'm saying? Why not take a chance on one like Real Madrid or something like that? Maximum was one that kind of was a letdown for me also. I saw this in Payless. And Payless, if you don't know, has went bankrupt, and they're going out of business. So they have everything between 20 and 50% off. And this one was actually 20% off, which didn't take but a few dollars off of it. It was like 20 or 25 bucks. And then they took off some, so $22 or $23 or some shit like that. I thought this was gonna be decent. The note breakdown sounded kind of promising, and then when I got it, it didn't smell much of like anything. And I was real disappointed when it came to this one. I wasted my money. The opening smells great. It's just, you know, it don't last long at all. Not on my skin, it didn't. And you know, if anybody wants it, they can have it. Just give me your email address. We'll exchange information. You can have it. But me personally, I don't like it. So, and when I do my count of fragrances, I don't even count that one. So, yeah, there are some people who are gonna like certain things that I don't like, and Maximum is one of them I don't like. But you know, somebody on here does like it, and like I said, if anybody wants it, you know, I give you this full bottle, 100 mil. I only test sprayed it. I just test sprayed it again, and I test sprayed it the first time I bought it. So maybe 2 or 4 sprays out of it is gone. Still a full bottle. If you have a decant of something I haven't smelled, like maybe some Michael Jordan or, you know, some other kind of fragrance that you want to, you know, trade off for something like this, I'm with it. I'll give away a full bottle of this for a tester bottle of something else. I mean, a sample of something else. I'm cool with that. But Maximum is one of them I didn't like, and to my nose, it smells good in the opening, and it's just, to me, kind of cheap. Another one that I thought might have been decent, and Perry Ellis. Since I got into Perry Ellis, I thought Perry Ellis, you know, through and through was gonna be like, you know, straight home runs. But I found out sooner or later I ran into a roadblock or two, or a bump in the road, that some of the fragrances just aren't worth it. And one of the ones that just isn't worth it is Perry Ellis Aqua. Yeah, you did. You got me interested. I mean, you did pique my interest a little bit with Michael Jordan, but I have heard other reviewers say that Michael Jordan, certain ones, not all of them, but certain ones are nice. They said one of them kind of reminds you of a upper, one of those higher price fragrances. Kind of smells like it. I can't remember which one it was, but I am kind of interested now. So when I see Michael Jordan fragrances, I may try to pick the 2 of them up. But Perry Ellis Aqua is one that I thought would have been kind of promising. This one was kind of a gift set. It comes with a deodorant stick. And for some strange reason, I have never in my life been able to use the deodorant that looks like this. I have to have that one that looks like, you know, powdery. And if I put this on my underarms right now, like maybe an hour or so later, it will peel all the skin from underneath my arms and it'll start burning. So I don't never use deodorant that's, you know, gel type like this. But the Perry Ellis Aqua, it smells great when you first spray it on, and then, you know, after that it kind of dies away. It don't last long at all. It's a great fresh aquatic type scent. I usually use this when when I get out the shower. It's great to spray on then. The top is shitty. It don't snap on. It don't latch on at all. Um, so that tells me something also. But that's another one that smells good. It just, don't last long. Um, let's change gears. Let me see. My damn comment section has just went away again. Please do a video on Rue 21. Well, I would, but our Rue 21 closed down in our mall. So, I mean, if I can find a Rue 21 somewhere close by, like Jacksonville or Savannah, I'll pick up a few. So, if you get a moment and throw some things out there from Rue 21 that you may have tried, let me know and I can pick them up if I run across a Rue 21 somewhere. And yes, that deodorant is irritating as hell. It does burn my underarms badly. Ever since I was a kid, I couldn't use it. It will peel the skin directly from underneath my arms. Jordan Legend is the one I'm wondering about. I've seen it. I've just never smelled it. I've never smelled any of Michael Jordan fragrances at all. CJ Black, CJ White. Okay, I mean, I have bought one or two from Rue 21 when it first came to my mall, but I don't know what happened to them. I think I might have just gave them away or something. Because most of the time, the ones I bought, they didn't last long. They smelled good, but they didn't last long. Changing gears, though, someone asked me about Frank Oliver. And the one they threw out there, I've never smelled that one. Have this one, which is Passion for Men by Frank Oliver, and I ordered this one from Fragrance X. It came with about 6 or 7 other fragrances that I ordered about the same time. This one was, I think, about 15 bucks, and it smells amazing. I like it. I think it has like passion fruit and some other stuff in it. It smells real good. It just doesn't last long. Projection, probably like maybe an hour and a half, and then the longevity on it, I probably got like 3.5 hours maybe, and then I had to keep reapplying throughout the day, which I didn't mind, but I didn't get any compliments when I wore this, so that kind of deterred me from wearing it. So what kind of watches do I have? The only 3 that I have so far, one of them, I think I gave my stepdad 2. I gave him an Invicta and something else I gave him. I can't remember what it was, but I have this Fossil. Actually, oh shit. I was almost at a point where I didn't have a Fossil just then. I actually found this one. This was during the period of time. I know I mentioned to you guys about my ex-girlfriend, the one that I went through so much shit with. We weren't together at the time, but I was still trying to be there and, make things work. And one day I was cutting her grass and I seen something shining, so I picked it up, and it was this Fossil watch. And it's stainless steel, and I like this watch a lot. Not for the fact that I found it in her yard, hell no, but the fact that it hasn't given me any problems so far. It's a damn good watch. It's made nicely, and it actually got me in love with stainless steel and stopped buying all that fake cheap shit that's gonna turn colors and all that. So it's a damn good watch. Fossil is a pretty good company also, and I want to get into watches more, but fragrances have taken over my life. And so I really don't even have time. I bought this Armani Exchange, which is a nice watch. It's got the big face on it. It's a nice watch. I think I paid, I want to say between 70 to 90 something dollars for this at TJ Maxx. So it's not a bad watch. Um, and then last but not least is another one I found at TJ Maxx. Actually, it was the same TJ Maxx that I found the fragrances the other day when I was in Florida. But I found this one. This is Invicta. Very nice watch. Two-tone. And it's one of those ones that has that movement thing. So if you keep moving or you move throughout the day, it keeps going. Like it just fired up just then. But if you stop and it just sits there for a while, it will shut itself down. The only thing I hate about it is the fact that when it starts up, it don't catch up with itself as far as time and the date. You have to keep winding it to get the time and the date right, which sucks. And don't ever think that any question is stupid. You can ask me whatever you want to ask me. This is our channel. I keep telling you guys that. We talk about any and everything on here. If y'all want to talk about women, if you want to talk about sports, fragrances, you want to talk about Bluetooth speakers, whatever you want to talk about, I don't give a shit. This is our thing. I'm not going to bash Jeremy Fragrance because everybody is going to do what they want to do for themselves. I understand people are, into certain things for money. I'm not in this for money. I mean, of course, if somebody offers me something, some kind of deal or something, I may take it because it would better my life and get me out of this, place I'm staying in. But I'm appreciative. Being homeless and going through the things that I told you guys about that I went through, it has really humbled me a lot. There are times where I thought I wasn't even going to be here, you know what I'm saying? But God has blessed me to be where I am. I don't have a lot. I'm lucky to have some pretty good friends that have been there for me when I was at my lowest points. Some are still around, some aren't, but I'm happy to at least have, a roof over my head. I got a stove. I can feed myself. I got 2 decent jobs. They're not the best jobs in the world, but I'm making money. I could be broke. There's somebody out there standing on the corner right now, like a road over from where I am, holding up a sign. You know what I'm saying? But I'm very appreciative of what I have, and I'm appreciative to have you guys as viewers. And I'm well over 100 now. I think I'm in like 102, 3, 4, or 5 range as far as subscribers, and it's going up at least 1 or 2 every day. I'm appreciative of that. Let's see. I need to catch more jelly ass on camera. Y'all just don't understand, man. That plaza that I was sitting in is right across the street from where I stay. If I walk out to the highway and walk across the street, it's literally right there. And that place, I can sit over there in the parking lot and I can watch so many women. I can meet so many females. Everything is in that plaza. We got TJ Maxx over there. We got Bells. The Dollar Tree is over there. There's a nail salon over there. Burger King is over there. Golden Corral. It's a shoe store over there. I mean, it's all kinds of stuff over there. And women are over there like crazy. And you should see some of the stuff, like some of the videos that I have in my phone. Like I'll be walking to the store and I'll see a beautiful woman and I'll just turn my camera on and just, sit there like I'm on the phone or something. And I'd be recording. And I know it sounds kind of creepy, but you know what I'm saying? There's some beautiful women out there, man. And, sometimes I just sit around and look and watch these women as they walk around and do their daily routines and stuff, man. So I just wanted to throw that out there about that chick earlier, man. She was bad. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with buying fake stuff. It's the people who notice that things are fake that makes it bad for everybody. Like I was gonna buy a replica um, Rolex, in which they look good, but I don't like when people point stuff out and be sitting around laughing and stuff like that. So I steer clear of it. I just buy stuff that I know that's name brand, and if it looks good to me, I'll buy it. But I just didn't want to spend four, five, $600 on a fake Rolex. I just didn't want to do it. Yeah, I was talking about Jeremy though, but Jeremy, I don't know whether it's his accent or it's just how he comes off in his videos. They started getting kind of dull to me too. Like at first when I started watching him, I found him kind of funny a little bit, but he was kind of dull. I started thinking that some of his videos were staged. Like when he goes and asks females on the streets what do they think about a fragrance. Sometimes you can kind of tell that they've been coaxed or coached into Yes, ma'am. What? What you mean? My phone ain't never ring. I don't know. I got my Bluetooth speaker on. Hold on. Hello.
You ugly daddy.
You can hear me now?
I'm gonna see my son play b-ball outside.
Can you hear me now though?
Huh?
I say, can you hear
Tell
me
your father I
now?
can't hear him. We can't hear you, father. Girl, the camera. Look here, that ain't his house. Oh. He is at home. You at home?
Yeah, y'all can hear me?
He ain't got some call back.